Good traders, Corey here with the European. Very pretty picture right there. Not quite sure where it is, to be honest. Oh, there it is, London. See the egg in the background. North America. Oh, yeah, that one. Anyways, guys, somewhat of a quiet day here in all the Asian session. Still the same headlines coming out throughout the day. Special Forces, Facebook, Big Mark. China's obviously up there. Asia stocks were dollar knocked after weak U.S. data, so really nothing's really changed throughout the night. If anything, you saw a bit of a retracement back from the break of the dollar index. I'll just bring that chart up right now. I've already adjusted it from the low, but if I put it back to where it was right here, you did see that break to the downside. Now you kind of slowly see it starting to retrace back up towards 100. So we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe it does retrace all the way back up to that, and that support turns resistance. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that as well. We're kind of thinking here in the opposite that Euro may have hit a top. So we'll see what happens. But here are the majors that we're looking at. We did get some stronger numbers out of the Australian GDP, and it did pop up to I think about 73, 40 or 50 it was. Now it's slowly kind of retracing back down. But this kind of support forming here. Being strong numbers come out of Australia, nothing really weak at all coming out. Kind of a happy buyer down towards the support line right here. But maybe keep an eye on the U.S. session. If the euro kind of does take a bit more of a dive, it might drag the Aussie with it. But at the moment, I'm a happy buyer of the Aussie. But since we are coming to the European session, we'll probably have to focus more so on the euro and the sterling. But I'm checking out the euro. Come up, reach a bit of a peak. I think Brad talked about it in the webinar. Checking out this way, this is when you might start drawing a horizontal alignment. If you guys check this out right here, you get a bit of a line to the top side right here. A few touches since November 25th. Kind of went up, touched it, tested again on the 27th. And hitting it again there. So now we adjust our resistance line to meet that highest point. And look, if we get a bit more of a touch up there, I'm a happy seller up around 1.640. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that, but we may have missed it. Euro maybe back down to the 105 level, but we'll kind of keep an eye on that going forward. Sterling kind of sitting middle range. We do have the construction PMI coming out tonight. Now it's not a major number, but the data has been moving the currency a bit, so definitely a live trade event just to kind of take advantage. If anything, looking at the sterling, it's just a bit mid-range. So I'm checking out a few of the yen crosses. Touched on this in the Asian preview. I think sterling yen's got awesome setup here. So if we do get some weak numbers, I'm kind of right in line with the cloud. A couple touches, even tested it this morning in the Asian session, just kind of validate this support line. But being a good support as well as in line with the cloud, we get some weak numbers tonight. I'm happy putting a bit of a trend line trade to the downside there to take advantage of a weak number. Now, if this market is kind of dancing around the trend line right before the data, maybe take the trend line trader off and hit it live. But if it's 20 points away, happy keeping that trade on just in case you do get a weak number, take advantage of a bit of a dance to the downside. But that's kind of has the best setup. People ask what's the best currency to trade on this live data. It is the one with the best setup. And checking out the sterling yen and the pound, I'm happy with the sterling yen as a better technical setup to hit live. But that's that. Checking out, seeing what the dollar yen did today. Not much. Started off kind of sitting at the bottom of the cloud and just kind of slowly working its way to the top of the cloud, kind of hitting another resistance here. So a bit of a short-term resistance forming here. Pretty good as well, since it's kind of right in line with the cloud. So if we do see the dollar index kind of retrace a bit, the euro keeps coming off, you're probably looking to see a bit of a break to the top side in the dollar yen as well, towards 123.20. So something to keep an eye on going into the European and North American session. Also out tonight, we do have the BOC rate decision out of Canada. So sitting here, we got a bit of a resistance forming on the top side. I'll blow it up for you guys. Seeing how you're going. Good levels forming. A few people haven't traded CAD. Look, I've been staying out of it. I haven't honestly traded it for the past couple months. just with the sporadic moves in oil. So if anything, surprise rate cut decision, put an order on the top side here. If they do cut rates, boom, you'll see it shoot to the top side. And that's it, really. You won't be really want to put an OCO on the BOC rate decision, more of an after event trade. See what they do and read the statement afterwards. So it could be a very volatile event. Maybe for you, just get involved with us. Maybe kind of just sit back and watch the price action and see how these events could affect the market. But that's about it, guys. We really just got the construction PMI out tonight. I think we do have a PPI data out tonight as well in the euro, but not much of a big event there. We got Yellen speaking as well at one of the National College Challenge finals, so that really won't be anything. But then she is speaking again early in the morning at the Economic Outlook at the Economic Club of Washington, D.C. So she might be saying something there. For all of you in Australia, this will be at 4:30 a.m. So a bit afternoon, late afternoon for those of you in the UK and US. So, could give a bit of an opportunity to see what she has to say in concerning how the economy is going and whether or not they will be raising rates. So that's about it, guys. Next event to trade will be the construction PMI at 8:30 out of the UK, and the BOC rate statement at 2 a.m. Australian time, and then Yellen speaking at 4:30. So those are kind of the big events. Besides that, we do have non-farms at the end of the week. So you may see the currencies run a little bit and then slowly start to quiet down starting tomorrow, going into the non-farms on Friday. So that's about it for me, guys. Again, I have posted all these charts in the trade zone, in the mentor zone. Sorry about that. But they're right here for you all to see. We kind of put them in there and kind of give us, one little sentence talking about what we're kind of looking at. Some of them, we won't really have much to say about it. We'll kind of be staying out of it. Others will kind of tell you what we're looking at and what to look for in the next session. But those will be there for you, as well as on the members page under the Market Insight page. So if you have any questions about those, just don't hesitate to ask us. But that's about it, guys. Best of luck trading, and we will talk to you later. All right, have a good night, guys.